everyone. How is everybody doing? Hello. All right. I'm testing a new microphone. How does it sound? Anyone? Hi, everyone. Echoes. Oh, great. All right. How is that? Is it echoing now? Did it fix it? Huge echo, still echoing, tiny hollow. I can't win for losing. Is it better? Better. No echo? Much better. Way better. Much better. No echo. Okay. I turn these little buttons down and turn the sound down a little bit. Okay. Are we good to go now? Because it's a new microphone, and the bad part about it is I can't test it out until I go live. So, but tinny, no echo, all good. Okay. Slight echo. Let me see if I can go down into my things and see what happens. Echo cancellation is there. Automatic adjust. Okay, we're going to go with it. If it's not too bad and it sounds perfect and everybody can hear me, let's go with it. Hi, everyone. Let's get past that. Stop messing with it now. Good advice, Constantine. Good advice. Okay. All right. So as a lot of people know, I did put up a couple of videos and people traveled with me while I went to South Carolina and to Myrtle Beach and all of that good stuff. I have placed those videos of my travel and all that back onto my members page. So if you guys want to go check them out, you can definitely go to the members page and do so. That's where they'll stay. They were just kind of fun videos for me to test out my video editing skills ish. I'm not sure I call them skills yet. However, I'm doing my best. I thought they were kind of fun to make. Also, a few announcements on my channel. So on the 13th of October, which is this month, I'm going to be on Nancy Jean's channel. She does a thing called 9 Candles, and each 9 candles, she brings a reader on with her to collaborate, and she does a thing on her channel. So go check that out, especially on the 13th, because you guys are my guys, right? On the 13th, but go check out all of them. She does a whole 9 candles ceremony, one each day. So go check that out. Also on the 19th, I'll be making a video with Linda G and Alina Rodriguez. So please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and then turn on the bell notification so that you can be notified when I post up a video or when I go live. So make sure that you're doing that. I would love to get to 16,000 before the first of the year. So I'm really hoping for that. That would be great. So please, if you're not subscribed, please do so. And also on the 20th, I'll be also posting up a video with Dave Johnson. And of course, I always make sure that you guys have opportunity to give me questions, and I do my very best to make sure everybody's questions are answered and at the time that we have. So they're very important questions. And he really, truly does love, spiritual questions that he can go into the Akashic records and talk to spirit about them and bring out some really great messages from Spirit. So if you guys have any of those, and of course he does all others, political, of course. So you can have that. Let's see. I think that's it for my announcements for this time. And is Cappy's mom in here? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen her in a while. Hi, Cappy's mom. Hello, everybody. Hi, honey. How everybody that's here? Ron. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. It helps so much to get all these videos out there. And if you do have readers out there that are your favorites, do them an utmost favor and always like their videos once they come on. And make sure that you're always subscribed to them, because it really helps them to stay on YouTube. And also gets their videos out to more subscribers. And it's not about anything other than us trying to get the message out and trying to help as many people as possible. So that's the reason why we ask for it. At least that's the reason why I ask for it. There we go. Take a breath. Other than that, my trip was wonderful. You guys can keep the humidity on South Carolina, but it was very enjoyable to go and put my feet in the ocean again and walk along the beach and enjoy the fluid of this planet, is what I always call the fluid part of this planet. Water really does represent emotions. So while I'm standing there on the beach and watching the waves come in, it gives me a certain emotional jolt, or lack of a better word, an emotional high, I guess would be, while I'm sitting there. And it feels so powerful. It makes me realize how much I am a part of this most powerful planet, and everybody that's on it, from plants to leaves to water to people. I am among, I guess, is the reason why when I feel that I'm just like a pebble on the beach, just like everybody else who is trying to do what we can do in this world to make it a better world. At least most of us are. There are some demons that we have in, that's been president that they're not trying to do their utmost to improve things. But, there's that. So I was very appreciative, and I enjoyed spending time with one of my girlfriends that I've known for almost 20 years. And she's in the metaphysical lifestyle as I am. And it was really nice to sit and talk to a spiritual advisor. And she always has the utmost my best interest at heart. And so we can have wonderful conversations. So that was really awesome as well. So yeah. All right. So with all of that said, gives everybody some time to come into the chat, and they get their notifications and all of that. So welcome everybody who is here. Republicans are sending their best. I know that we have questions. I know that somebody had talked about a question earlier on. I was reading in the chat before I went live, talking about women over 50 not being hired. Now, please contact me. I can definitely give you some really good, helpful hints, because if they're not hiring some 50-year-olds, that doesn't mean they're not going to hire you, because we can manifest that. I always get hired because people love what I do. I always get hired because I have the personality and the talents and the whatever. You can manifest that. I don't know why I can't say my words when I go live. It drives me crazy. Anyways, so yeah, so get a hold of me. I can definitely talk you through that. You don't have to be a part of them. You can be you, and you can manifest whatever it is you want in life. we are not a slave to other people's thinking. That's a fact. So nerves happen to me. Yeah. It's like I try to make my brain work faster with all of the energy coming in, and it tells me to hang on, I'm getting there while I'm doing this. So, all right. So, if you guys want to do some, do we guys want to do some tarot cards? Oh, I got another story. I have another story. I was coming back from Myrtle Beach. Now, I left a room for my suitcase to grow because I knew that I was going to get some memorabilia and things like that, gifts to bring back to my children and grandchildren. So my suitcase got a little bigger, and I had to put my tarot card bag in an exterior compartment of my suitcase. So I knew that my suitcase was going to be with me at all times, so I wasn't really worried about any of that, somebody getting into it. However, when I went through the X-ray thing, apparently this came out differently. For some reason, they pulled my suitcase aside and they went to go looking for it. Now, the guy that was opening up the compartments, and he pulled this out, right? And I'm like, okay, that's a very nice, expensive bag. You mess with it, I'm going to have some problems with you. And that was my first, initial thought. But I'm like, okay, give him a minute, see if so he opens it up to see what was in it. He pulls them out. Now, I'm in South Carolina, people. Just to give you a heads up. Huge red state. He pulls it out, and it says the first word is beauty tarot. And he holds it up. He looks up at like the sky, like God, like he's touched the devil. Put them back into my bag, looks at me, and he puts them back into my suitcase. Well, he was trying to zip it up as fast as he could. And I kept on saying to him, can I help you with that? I said, that's a very expensive bag. This was a gift. Do not, don't ruin it. Because he kept on getting these tags in the zipper part. And I was getting really upset about that. I was like, can I please help you out? Can I please help you out? And he couldn't get me out of his sight fast enough. So anyways, that was my story with my tarot cards going through the thing. I'm like, so finally he just handed it to me. I unzipped and made sure everything was tucked in correctly and zipped it back up. But I was like, I bet you that bothered him for days that he touched tarot cards. Anywho, I thought that was hilarious. My little going through security. Anyways, I also have this. So, if anybody does wants to do their charts, their astrological chart, I went through birth date book, which gave me this. It's high quality, nice hardcover. It gives you what your planets are in and things like that, right? So I've been searching for anybody to help me out with a furthering on my reading, because I can go through each one of them. You see, it comes through as I am Gemini. Let me get to the page. Gemini. Look at that. Can everybody see that? Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and then every one of my planets are in Gemini. Now, I can go to each one of those planets in Gemini and read what it's about. But nobody can tell me, and maybe somebody in the chat can help me out, but nobody can tell me, what does this mean that I am all air except for one fire? What does that mean? Like, what's the overall ball of it? What does that mean that all of my planets are in Gemini for me? So I'm looking for an astrology reader who can go farther out of this, because I would ask about it and they just, well, Gemini means this in Mercury, this Gemini, and I'm like, no. What does it mean for all of my planets to be in Gemini? What does that mean for me? So if anybody, I tried to get a hold of Hagar. He's quite busy. I sent him an email, but maybe I should see if I can, get an appointment with him. But I've tried. Yeah, I definitely need to get a hold of people, or somebody can get a hold of me to give me that, because once I inquire about it, they're just telling me, well, and I was like, no, what does it overall mean? What does it overall mean? So I'm looking for that answer. I have no grounding planets, and I have a feeling that has a lot to do with the reason why I can go up into the Akashic records if I ever come down from them, right? I can go into the Akashic records just within split seconds, and I have a feeling that I'm up there often. And therefore, I have always been accused of, not being present or not being down here and things like that. And now that may be true, but I was just curious as to, I know that I'm here to heal. I know that I'm here to help. I know that I'm here to do, the light. But am I missing my calling somehow? I feel something. So that's my woes. I feel something more is coming, or something more that I should be doing, like on a huge, grander scale. And maybe someday. Well, Tish Jackson, if you can help me, email me and we will get together, and I will set up a Zoom meeting with you, because I need it. I definitely need it. Just because I'm in this realm and I can do tarot cards and palm reading and, pendulums and, and all of that, doesn't mean I know all the answers. And if you come across a reader who says that they know all the answers, run, because they are not telling you the truth. We have specialties. We have understandings, and there's some out there that have different specialties and different understandings, and we are all together. So just remember that when somebody claims they know it all, run. Expressing verbally how you feel. Hmm. I'm going to go back through all of these comments for sure. So just don't get, I will definitely read everything that everybody is saying. No one knows all the answers. That is true. So just be careful of that for sure. Okay. Let's get to some readings and answers. Let's get to that. So does anybody have any, you wanted to do remote viewing? I can do remote viewing, and then I pull some tarot cards at the end of that. Oh, thank you, Neptune. I've been looking for my haunted house deck. I have changed, put some from upstairs to down here. I don't know where it's at. I don't like admitting that I don't know where my haunted house deck is, but I've been looking. I even looked for it this morning because I was thinking of that question. How come you haven't used your haunted house deck? It's like, I don't know which box I put it in. I have so many. So I will continue looking for my haunted house deck so that we can definitely use them. I'm looking for questions now, so if you guys want to, is ripe color in here? Hi, honey. Hi, Jeffrey. I literally just put in my time to come and visit you in November. So hopefully my bosses will approve my time. So look forward to that in the first part of November that I will be with Jeffrey in New York. And hopefully we can do a live together. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? We would have a blast. Yes, when I am not looking, I'll find them. You're absolutely right, Neptune. Okay, so am I missing? I do want to read on, take a temperature on Trump and see where he is at. Yeah, 45 today after rally. I get bits and pieces of what happened in the rally because I cannot listen to him for 2 to 3 hours. I don't see how they can do it either. However, I did watch a few things where he's talking about the crowd being big, and it wasn't. They're also reporting that a lot of people are not staying to listen to him anymore. They're leaving. I think his his how can I put this? The more rallies he does, the less relevant he becomes because there's people there face to face with reality of what he is saying. I have to believe at some level that people in his audience cannot feel, listen to, and understand what this man is spewing the BS and then feel comfortable and happy about it. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine somebody going, wow, that was so inspirational. I can't imagine it. So let's do some readings on Trump right now today. Yeah, he's losing his hold. He truly is losing his hold, and I'm enjoying it slowly, not as fast as we want it to be, and we're still astonished that anybody ever believes in him, listens to him, and thinks he's right, and nevertheless show up and give your time, your money, and your effort to go and sit in a audience and listen to him. That's unbelievable to me. Hey, Foggy. Michael Flynn. What is Flynn up to? Okay, so remind me that I'm going to do Flynn next. I'll do Trump now. See what is going on with all of that. So I literally just drew two cards. The story to be told, right? The celebration, the happy celebration of the rally. Celebration, happy celebration. But the card that came out after that is the Five of Pentacles. That nobody got anything out of it. It's devoid of inspiration. It's devoid of truth. It's devoid of happiness. It's devoid of all the stuff that the people were before were going to the rallies. Like they felt they were connected. There's no connection now. Ooh, he is not connecting with his base like he used to. That's important information. Thank you, Spirit. He's losing his connection. Oh, let's read on that. Let's read on the connection. He's losing his connection. Poverty. Lack of. Thank you. Nice fall colors, don't you think? Yeah, let's read on his connection to his base. I think I'm going to do a full-on Celtic cross on this. So give me a little room here. Did you enjoy Myrtle Beach? I did, Robin. Thank you. I kind of talked about that earlier on in the video, so if you wanted to check that out. Thank you. Connection. Okay. As I connect with the energy, I have to tell you what Spirit's telling me right now. So as I connect with the energy about the connection that they're having with him, is that people are walking away and they are feeling worse after being there, is what they're feeling, and they don't even understand it, because these, to be honest with you, and this is not a slight, and this is not a downgrade, or I'm not trying to talk like they're, anyhow, they're very low vibrating people. So their low vibration brings them to Trump. And if they're not getting fed there whatsoever and raising their vibration, they are feeling worse. It's lowering their vibration. They're feeling worse when they leave. So that is important information. Hi, Paulette. Oh, thank you, Marbury. Thank you. So that's very important information of what's going on with his base. So let's see what they have. The Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, suffering, the worrying. This is his base. This represents, like this in the Celtic cross. The first card up is talking about the subject, the subject. So the Nine of Swords. This is their base. They're all worried. They're anxious. They're not getting what they want. That negative, that regret. If they would have had everything they needed if Trump stayed in presidency. This is them. So what covers them, oh Lord have mercy, is the Nine of Wands, that weary, that tired. They're getting tired. They're weary. They can't hold on anymore. They're just not able to be faithful to their king anymore. They're having the hardest time. That's what's going on. They just don't have it anymore. They also have truth and justice at the base. Well, this is an interesting card at their base. They really are looking. There's a lot of them that really are looking for the truth. And if they're not getting the truth anymore, they can feel the truth. They know the truth. If they're not getting the truth anymore, maybe they're not as spying and mischievous and gossip. This is overhead. They enjoyed the spying and the mischievous and the gossip and the rhetoric and the name calling, and this is how they were being fed the most. And the meaner he was, the happier they were. So this is definitely represents the spy in the camp. Like, we know, like they think that they have the golden ticket for information. We also, coming into this is a stalemate and truce coming into the whole situation. Going forward, holding on to something stingy, like they're holding on. Have you ever watched you can either hold on to the rope and be dragged, or you can let go and save yourself. This is their opposition. This is where they're placing themselves with Trump and the Republicans now. They can either hold on longer and be dragged through the sewage, or they can let go and save themselves. These are the decisions that they're making. Boredom. Ooh, this is really good. So this is the boredom. They're bored now. He's boring. He's boring. He's boring. No excitement here. Bored. Apathy. Meh. It was fun while it lasted. Feeling trapped and isolated. Now what do? We've been Trumpers. We've announced it. We've had the flags. We've spent thousands of dollars to make sure that my neighbors know who I like. Now they're trapped. They can't go back. They don't know what to do. It's like telling a lie and having to stick with that lie for the rest of their lives. They're trapped. They also have the Five of Swords, the conflict, the defeat. They know that that Biden won the defeat. Maybe they don't know it. Maybe it is they're feeling the defeat. They're feeling the loss. This is interesting. The Chariot. It's time to move forward. They're moving forward. They're trying to move forward. Time to get out of there. Time to jump ship. Time to do that. So this is really good information on a lot of what is going on with Trump supporters. They're losing their connection. They're losing their connection with their king. So we have, as readers, have been reading about that for quite some time, that eventually that Trump supporters will not continue on with him. So slowly but surely, I think this is exactly what's happening. This is true, Michael. Remember back in 2000? I remember back in 2000, and they had this whole big thing that the world was going to end and this, that, and the other. As soon as we turned in, a lot of people did commit suicide. A lot of people were on top of roofs waiting for the aliens to come pick them up. I mean, it was the biggest thing ever. It was unbelievable sitting and watching people, that did this. And I have a feeling that we're dealing with the same thing with Trump base. Thank you, RX Lemon Lime. Rex Lemon Lime. Can you read on Miami? I want to know if it gets red next election and the RN got hacked at the grocery store for wearing a mask in Florida. And RN got heckled, sorry. Sorry about that. And got heckled at the grocery store for wearing a mask in Miami, Florida. Of course she did. I knew there was a question before this one. Florida going red. We were going to look into something else. What were we going to look into? Does anybody remember the question I was going to answer after Trump? I should have wrote it down. Michael Flynn. Thank you, Michael Flynn. That's right. I have reports said that with Michael Flynn that the QAnon space cadets are now against him. I don't remember the exact story, but I remember seeing that in my feed that QAnon is rejecting Mike Flynn. Maybe somebody in the chat can explain the story a little as to the reason why. But let's read on Michael Flynn and see where he's at. What's going on with him. Oh, all right. So Michael Flynn has prayed to Satan. Is that what the reason why? Oh Lord help us. Okay. Let's see what's going on, Mr. Flynn. Oh gosh. But the Satanism, anybody looked into the religion of Satanism, and I'm not here to say, hey, let's go and Satan's the guy. I'm just saying that if you looked into it, it's not as scary as you think. But let's see what's going on with Mr. Flynn. He was in harmony with them, right? He was in harmony with them, and now he's the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. They have felt the wrath. They have felt that the betrayal, the loss. How can you do this to us? He's taken a rest, and he's heartbroken. He's taken back by this. He really didn't. He really is shocked that the loyalty didn't follow him. He thought he could say anything he wanted, and that they would follow him. He thought that he was in like Flynn. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that was a joke. But he really is shocked that the loyalty didn't stick with him. He's heartbroken over it. He has to take a time out. He's reflecting. How can I put this? He's just taken back. Ten of Swords, the burden, the responsibility, the Ten of Swords. He's feeling it. This is really interesting. Seeing the big picture. Did he get a jolt from the universe to reflect his actions? No. He's getting tired as well. It's getting exhausting trying to keep it up. This is the second information that I've gotten. Self-mastery. He wanted to place himself into being a king. Self-mastery. He was hoping to be in charge. He was hoping to do something bigger and better than what he is, but he's tired. He's weary. Now, this is interesting information that's coming through as I read these. It's talking about like the people who are really truly here to help and improve and stuff like that have more. They're not getting tired and weary. They have a lot more in them to stay in the fight, but they are not. This is really weird information coming through that they are not. They don't have it in them for the long-term haul and fight. They don't have it in them. The Page of Swords, the gossip, the spy in the camp, they're getting exhausted. They're tired of answering, they're tired of being exposed. They're tired of people tricking them. They're tired of all of that. It's like, it's really, okay, so this is really good information for us. The devil is at the bottom. He is the devil. Like, Satanism and the devil have matched up their callings. I know he hasn't been stripped of his, and it's absolutely, I know he's a traitor. I understand. He should be really looked into. Let's see if he's going to go for some criminal charges. Let's see if he knows that there's something coming through. Yeah, the truth gives us more fight. You're right, Jeffrey. The truth gives us more fight, more ambition, more energy, right? The truth does. But a lie will zap you not only of your soul, but of your energy. And they are tiring. They are tiring. Let's see if he's going to face some criminal charges. Maybe he knows something we don't. So we gotta keep up the good fight. I haven't lost. Hi, Jackie. Hi, honey. I have not lost my want. It just seems like the more they do, the more energy I receive to go forward and fight the good fight. So let's see if Flynn is going if he's going to face some. Oh, timeout again. This card came out again for him for timeout. He has to step back. The Eight of Swords again came out for him. He is connected. He is imposed. He self-imposed. He's gotten himself into this, and he's gotten himself into some trouble. The Ten of Wands, a responsibility. The King of Swords. Now that always represents a lawyer or a judge of some sort. The King of Swords comes through. I do think that you guys are onto something. The attraction that he had for the Republican Party, the Seven of Swords, the cheating, the thieving, that's coming out, and then we have the harmony, the him being in the party, in the company, in the marriage of what had happened is kind of what it says in the King of Wands, a born leader. They're going to find out he was a born leader. The world is going to know. I think we're onto something. I think he is going to be coming down on some charges, and things are going to be looking at his career and seeing what happens. He's going to have to face the music. Financial opportunity. It's telling my cards are literally telling me what he is connected to. He's connected to the financial opportunity. He was a leader of some sort in the insurrection or in the party, and something along the lines. The world is going to know his connection, his love connection with that, and yeah, he's gonna have to get a lawyer. He's gonna have to get a lawyer. Yep. I really do believe that something is going with him for sure. That's an interesting little find that we just stumbled on, huh? Hi, Jackie. I thought Lieutenant Colonel Vinman that he got a medal of honor. I thought he was rewarded. Am I wrong about that? Oh, his brother. I'm gonna throw a couple of cards. We were talking about Flynn, Michael Flynn. That's who we were talking about, Jackie. All right, there was another one talking about the Florida. Let's check in on Florida, if it's going to go red or if it's going to stay red, or what's going on with Florida. And then we have to do Steve Bannon and his subpoena. Are you talking about just Miami? Lemon lime, is that what you were asking? Just Miami or the whole state of Florida? Okay. All right, so let's do just Florida. Florida, the state Florida, and see what happens. Oh, just Miami. Okay, lemon lime, just Miami. Let's see what Miami. Doesn't look good. Um, Miami has a visionary of money. Miami has a visionary of money. I've never been to Miami. However, the public recognition, the fame, the pride of it. So they have a vision of money and they're very, very wealthy and they really, really want to hang on to their money. Therefore, they're always going to praise the devil, worship the devil, which, worship money, devil, equal plane, right? Equal playing field here. But it doesn't look like Miami at this point in time. If to read the energy right now, maybe when we get closer to the elections, but as it stands right now, if they were going to do an election in Miami, it's definitely going to worship the devil. Hi, Noreen. Yeah. All right, so let's do Lord help us. I agree. Just keep up the good fight, honey. Um, just keep up the good fight. If you're in the middle of all of that, do what you can, for sure. So and do what you can. You know, despite what the Republicans love for all of us to think, voter fraud is not as easy as they think it is. It's just not. They have a system to create an honest and fair election. That's how it was brought about. Yeah, it is. They are, Jeff. They are very much so. So just remember that voter fraud is really not as easy. It goes both ways. They think that the Democrats are going to win because they're cheating. Well, it's very hard for the Republicans to cheat in as well because of the system and how it's laid down. So keep in mind it goes both ways, and hold that. That's the reason why they have to do everything they can to corrupt it. They're doing everything they can to corrupt the system because they know that it's sustainable. They know that it's a good process. They know that it works. And that's the reason why they've been hammering and chiseling at it, because they can't win under honest elections. So keep that in mind. And hopefully with with hopefully by the time, and I've always seen 2024 as being a great election. Like by the time we get there with all of these problems we've had, they really kind of work themselves out. So there we go, Earth Mama. Exactly. Okay, Steve Bannon. I want to see if I don't know if anybody has heard any news. I know that he said that he wasn't going to show up. I'm wondering if they're going to actually arrest him. Please, please arrest him. Please hold them accountable. Hi, Sterling Rose. Brian Landry's dad is now helping to locate Brian. My brain says that Brian's dad is leading the search party in the wrong direction. Yeah. Yeah. I want to do a remote on Brian. I've been getting visions of him for some reason, but nothing. It's almost like a feather vision, like a feather, like it floats through, and I can't really see exactly what it is. But I want to do a remote on that. Hey, Mimi Rose. Okay, Steve Bannon. Oh, thank you, Lemon Lime. Well, I have here the Seven of Swords, the scheming, the lying, the cheating over money. No shocker. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles over money. We also have him getting weary and tired and wounded. Weary, tired, and wounded. That's the the subpoena, the recognition, the public recognition, and things like that. The visionary, that means that this is his subpoena. The visionary, the born leader, they slapped him with a subpoena. We have the Four of Cups, apathy, boredom, blind spot. That gives me good information. There's going to be a blind spot where I know there's some people out there that know exact, but it seems to me that if he had a pardon, that means in that pardon you have to show up, and you have to testify, and you have to be honest. That goes along with the pardon. If you do none of those, then the pardon is null and void. If I'm correct, let me know. But it seems to me that was you get a pardon, but you have to do this. So something is in that. He's getting tired. So there's this blind spot. His blind spot is that he didn't realize that saying no or avoiding the subpoena is going to make him liable for everything that he was pardoned for. Because the power is coming for him. The power is there. So they're going to assert the power. Whatever that is, I don't know, arrest or whatever. It's like more power and more pressure is going to be on him. They're going to do something. They're not going to just let it go. They're not going to just let it go. Because choice is an opportunity. He's going to have to make a choice. The choice is in the opportunity, and he's going to have to make a choice. However, the devil does show up. So his cheating on that whole realm, he's going to try. But the high priestess shows up again, holding him accountable. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, that down to earth, motherly, which I think is Cheney at this point. She says, "Oh no, honey, you can't get away with this. You're not going to make me, a Republican, look bad." Right? She's got that Queen of Pentacles, and that is a true statement with her. So then we have the good news. So they're going to hold him accountable somehow. He is not going to get away with it. So just let it percolate out. Just because things are not immediately happening doesn't mean that it's not happening. So keep your faith on that. He is going to be held accountable. What's happening with Pence? Yes, the secret's revealed with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. So he's playing a game he can't win. What's going on with Pence? Yeah. Social media makes us impatient. It's like give them time to get things done. Everything doesn't happen in a social media instant post, breaking news. It doesn't happen like that. So give them a little time to do what they need to do. And put forth. They have to file papers. It's not like the king can order a beheading and 30 seconds later the person's beheaded. They can't do that. Get off my soapbox. All right, let's read on Pence. I'm not sure what's going on with Pence, other than I did hear a snippet of another interview that he did. He's really trying to play both sides right now, and he's not working it. He's just not doing it very well. Rhonda Cox, I understand. What are the judges detain little black kids for no crimes? That's an ongoing battle. That's a whole new video. That's a whole video unto itself for sure. It angers me too, completely. All right, let's do Pence. Pence, who's that? All right, Mr. Pence. Let's see what are you trying to do? See, he like I said, the first one up is magician. He's really trying to play both the sides. He's really trying to throw his magic around, try to get through it, and try to survive everything. But he wants to take charge. He's pining for another position. He really wants another position somehow, somewhere. That's why he's trying to navigate this. Old friends. He's tapping into old friends, trying to get a position. He also has the born leader. He's literally trying for something. Okay, so he's trying to move forward. However, his guilt is obvious. He that's the reason why he's doing his interviews and stuff like that. He's trying to make it look all, snuggly and warm so that he can get a new position, but his guilt is loud and clear. He's not going to be able to get through that. Yeah. He's trying to assert his findings. So let's see. He's not going to get too far with that. But let's see how he's going. Look at the other side. Those are Pence's thoughts and actions. Let's look at the other side. Is Autumn in here? Is Autumn in here? Or she's on. Yeah, she's on. Okay, let's see what the world. We just want him to go away. So the world with the Ace of Swords, truth. The world is like, you got to tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. We're looking for you to tell the truth, and you're just not doing it because he's refusing the Four of Cups. He's refusing. He's refusing offers. He's refusing to tell the truth. He's refusing to go against Trump or go against. He's refusing to do that. He's really trying to get a team, a vision, people behind him. He's really trying for that, but nobody is going because we have the message, the quick action, the sudden change in opinions about him. Old money. He's really needing money. The Queen of Pentacles. He's literally nobody. Lustful charm. Nobody is going for it. Nobody is falling for his BS. For sure. He does want another chance. Pence wants another chance. And he's not going to get it. Absolutely. I know. I want to get off here, and so you guys can definitely head over to Autumn's channel. She's probably just gearing up, getting her questions going, and getting started. So send her my love when you go over there. Make sure that you give her love and tell her hi and enjoy, because her channel is so wonderful, and so is Autumn. So definitely do that. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and thank you everybody for showing up. We did a lot of good work today, so there's that. So everybody, bye. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for everybody. And I did get everybody's emails, so I saw them pop through. So I'm going to get off here and read all the emails too. And thank you for all of the help. Bye, everyone. You have a good day. Have a good Monday.